felt the American tailwind at full force, and the Dow. Well, let's see. When the Dow went down Friday, but when we made the slide, it was about 24,000. So you're looking at a market today that has produced $100 for every dollar. All you did was had to believe in America and just buy a cross section of America. You didn't have to read the Wall Street Journal. You didn't have to look up the price of your stock. You didn't have to pay a lot of money in fees to anybody. You just had to believe that the American miracle was intact. But you'd had this testing period between 1929 and really, certainly 1954 is indicated by what happened when it got back up to 380. You had this testing period, and people really, they'd lost faith to some degree. They just didn't see the potential of what America could do. And we found that nothing can stop America when you get right down to it. And it's been true all along. It may have been interrupted with the scariest of scenarios when you had a war with one group of states fighting another group of states. And it may have been tested again in the Great Depression, and it may be tested now to some degree. But in the end, the answer is never bet against America. And that, in my view, is as true today as it was in 1789, and even was true during the Civil War and the depths of the Depression. Now, I'm now about to say something that and don't change the slide yet, but I'm now about to say something that some of you will be tempted to argue with me about, but I would make the case that we are imperfect in a great many ways, but I would say, and if you'll put up the next slide, that we are now a better country as well as an incredibly more wealthy country than we were in 1789. We're far, far, far from what we should be, will be, but we have gone dramatically in the right direction. It's interesting. We said in 1776, we said we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, endowed by their